Hey guys, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I'm planning from May 2nd to the 8th. And for this week I decided to use this kit from Scribble Prints Co. called Level Up. I decided to use it this week for my best friend's birthday. And that's actually what I purchased the kit why can't I talk? That's what I had in mind for this kit when I purchased it. And it's just perfect. I'm not big on springtime kits like I've mentioned, so I definitely have the space to do like a full just birthday spread in May. And my best friend is also a big gamer, so again, perfect. And I love pastel rainbow. I just think it's so pretty, and I'm just so happy with how this ended up coming out. You'll see that I ended up using the date covers as well as deco up top. I usually don't do that just because for me personally, it's a little bit busy. I think it looks great when other people do it, but when I do it, I think it just looks bad. But I wanted to use as much of this gradient rainbow as I possibly could, so I decided to go ahead and just do both, and I think it worked. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's not too busy, but I don't know. I probably won't do it all the time or anything, especially because I'm not like the biggest fan of date covers, but I think these are really pretty. I ended up leaving a half box off of Monday, and I did purchase the mini kit, so I had to grab a bunch of labels I had saved from my stash. And one thing I did screw up on, and you'll notice, is I originally wasn't planning on adding orange. I was just going to use, I'm bouncing all over the place, but the 4 accent colors for this kit are pink, yellow, blue, and purple. So I was just focusing on using pink, yellow, blue, and purple labels from my stash, but I didn't have a pink that matched perfectly. And I actually had this like sherbet orange color in my stash, and it matched the bottom washi perfectly. And I didn't really realize I should use it until I got to the second half of the week. And by then it looked a little unbalanced by not having any orange on the first half of the week. And I probably would have left the orange out completely, but I was running out of blue, purple, and pink and yellow that like sort of matched. Whatever. It's a long-winded way to say that I ended up loving the orange, so you'll see me put a half box on my sidebar, and later on off camera I end up pulling it up and adding an orange half box just to balance out the orange from the right side of the week. And I think I got away with it. I definitely wish I had added some orange onto the first half of the week, but because this planner rips so easily, it just would have been a nightmare trying to pick up a bunch of stickers and replacing them with orange ones. So I don't know. You let me know what you think about how it turned out. But I don't know. I think I managed to add orange. I don't know. I'm going to shut up and move on to the day by day, starting with Monday. The first thing I marked with this really old Jubilo champagne bottle was that it was my best friend's birthday this day, with a little thing and this existential crisis emoji. I actually was having like an existential crisis. I just marked that I had anxiety with a little thing and these olives sitting on a couch. I marked that Joe and I finished watching The Undoing. Really good. Definitely recommend. Then with a little thing and this toilet from Papershire, I marked that I did a toilet paper run with a flag, and this, I think this is a Once More with Love sticker, and it just says a perfect day to not go out. I was a little disappointed that I didn't take advantage of the really nice weather and like go on a long walk or anything like that, because it was such a beautiful day outside. It's always a beautiful day on my friend's birthday, and we joke about this every year. Like, it does not rain and it is never cold on her birthday. I think finally it rained once on her birthday, but my birthday is always cold and gross and disgusting. Hers is always beautiful. And yeah, I don't know. It's just a joke because, again, this was like the most perfect day. Under that, with a fancy label and with this Stick with the Plan Co. sticker, it's just these two friends out to dinner. I marked that we walked to a restaurant called Bishop's Collar. We go there a lot just because it's close. It's not aesthetically pleasing or anything, but the prices are decent, and it has like this turkey sandwich that I love. So, and there's, I don't know, like a chicken sandwich she loves. So that's where we went for her birthday dinner with a little thing and this leftover deco that's just like, I think the Disney Plus app. I marked that all she wanted to do for her birthday was force me to watch Moon Knight. So we watched 2 episodes of that. It was okay. I have absolutely no interest in watching it, but yeah, it was fine. With a little thing and this deco from a Sims themed kit that I had, I marked that I played The Sims, which I really am missing. I should like actually remember to use some of my free time and just like play The Sims for 4 hours straight. But anyway, under that with a little thing and this olive pumping iron, I marked that I worked out. With this Pumpkin Paper Co. egg sticker, I marked that I just made a bunch of hard-boiled eggs for the week, which I haven't been doing. I need to get back to doing that because it's just, I hate cooking so much, and it's just so easy to grab a couple eggs and eat them and be done and get your protein. And then the final thing on Monday with a little thing and this dishwasher sticker, I'm not sure where I got it, marks that I ran the dishwasher. Moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked with a little thing and this computer icon. I'm not sure if it's from the kit or not. But anyway, I marked that I worked with a little thing and another Sims sticker. I marked that I played The Sims with a little thing and this telephone icon I had on a variety sheet from years ago. I marked that I called the dentist, and it was annoying. I was having so much trouble actually getting anybody to answer the phone on my dentist hunt. So yeah, I ended up not actually getting anybody on the phone, but I still wanted to mark that I made the phone calls because I have severe phone anxiety. So it's still like a really big deal for me to actually make phone calls. With a little thing and this emoji FaceTiming, I marked that this is so stupid, but Joe has this very dramatic friend. She's very nice, but she was going through a breakup and insisted that he like sit with her all day so that she wouldn't be alone, which is fine. Like, I get it. Breakups are hard. But then she was like, oh my God, we have to FaceTime Ansley. And then it was just her like asking me for life advice, crying on the other end. And I'm like, sweetheart, I cry daily and my life is a mess. Like, you're calling the wrong person. And she was just like, what did she say? She said something like, how do strong, independent women like make it? And I was like, I don't know, because I'm not strong and I'm barely independent. So it was really fucking awkward. It was just a lot of her staring at me with her cry face because like I didn't have any advice to give. With a work sticker from the kit and this period munchkin emoji, a munchkin. This might be an emoji. I'm not sure. I got my period with another work sticker and this Planner Gems sneaker. I marked that I walked to Center City to meet my friend who I had not seen in years, that's dramatic. No, over a year. Oh my God. She and I used to work together, and we used to hang out all the time. We're still friends. It's just gotten really hard to get together because now she has a boyfriend. They're long distance, so she's like busy every weekend, and she's also like big into like blogging and being like, you know, an Instagram fashionista, and she has a lot of friends that she does that with, but you know. Anyway, that's all beside the point. We finally got together after like over a year, which is the longest we'd ever gone not seeing each other, especially because we both live in Philly. But anyway, we went to this restaurant called Tria. I think I forgot the A. Genius, but it's called Tria, and I got another turkey sandwich, but it was good. Then by the time the dinner was over, it was getting late. So on my walk back, Joe walked to meet me, so I'd only have to walk a certain amount by myself. And on the way, I stopped at Trader Joe's because there's one right there. So with a little thing and a shopping cart from the kit, I marked that I stopped at Trader Joe's, got a couple goodies, and then with an appointment label and this Fox and Pip couple, I marked that Joe met me on my walk back. Moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked with another Sims sticker and a little thing is that I played The Sims with this square that's not from the kit that I just had left over and this fold sticker from the GP studio. I marked that I did laundry. with a fancy label and a vacuum, also from the GP studio. I marked that I vacuumed and mopped the floors. With a little thing and this Carly Plans litter box, I marked that I did the litter. With a work sticker and this money icon from the kit, I marked that I worked. With a flag and these weights they're from a freebie, I believe. I marked that I worked out. With a little thing and this Paper Shire pile of books, I marked that I read, and that was it for Wednesday. Moving on to Thursday, the first thing I marked with a quarter box and this Rise and Shine munchkin was that I was actually up early for once. With a little thing and an emoji running, I marked that I went for a run, probably on the treadmill. I probably didn't go anywhere. With a squared off box and this emoji working in bed, I marked that I worked. With an orange squared off box, here's the first time I used that orange color, and this is deco left over from a kit, but I thought it worked perfectly. I marked that Joe brought Boston Market over, and we got the buy one, get one free meals. With a movie marquee and this Thor emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co., I marked that we went to see the new Doctor Strange, or did we go see it this day? I think we saw it this day, like in theaters, the new one, the Doctor Strange movie. Moving on to Friday, the first thing I marked with a little thing and a pillow. I don't believe from the kit. I think I had this with my stash. I marked that I slept in, but it wasn't too bad. Like I didn't like oversleep, with a little thing and a laptop emoji. I marked that I worked. With another little thing and these Carly Plan weights, I marked that I did a workout. With a fancy label and this, I think this is from Paper Crown Prints, this little notebook. I marked that I completed just a bunch of little annoying tasks, like changing the water filter, like little dumb stuff like that, that I would have had to use like 12 labels in order to mark all of the dumb little things I did. So I just wrote completed tiny tasks. Then with this, I thought this matched so well. This Paper Shire flat lay of a planner opened up. It's like a pastel rainbow planner. I thought that was so perfect. And this little orange piece of washi, I marked that I filmed a plan with me. With a fancy label and this munchkin stuffing her face with snacks, I marked that I ate too many snacks and I was feeling really guilty about it. With a little thing and these glasses left over from a glam planner kit, I marked that I read, and that was it for Friday. Moving on to Saturday, with a little thing and this black alarm clock I had left over from somewhere, I marked that I got up early again this day. With a little thing and this yellow money icon that I had left over again, I marked that I worked. With a little thing and a cat icon, again left over, I marked that I just did a bunch of cat care. I cleaned their water fountain, I cleaned their food mat and their food bowls and did the litter. So yeah, all encompassing cat care time. With a squared off box and these 2 flower stickers I had from a Breakfast at Tiffany's inspired sticker, deco sheet from way back before I even got my first EC planner. I've just had them forever. I marked that Joe and I were on our way through New Jersey to head to my best friend's mom's house, and on the way he wanted to stop for flowers because the next day I believe was Mother's Day. The next day was Mother's Day, and I was like, okay, whatever. So I brought her flowers, even though I think flowers are dumb. I get it. It's the gesture. It's fine. Maybe someday I'll like flowers. With a squared off box and a munchkin hiding behind a slice of pizza, I marked that we got to her house right on time, just as the pizza delivery guy showed up. So we got fresh hot pizza. We didn't even know it was going to be there. We weren't 100% sure what we were going to do for dinner, so that worked out great. And then the final thing for Saturday, with a half box and this really scary Once More with Love haunted house scene and a little weather sticker from Stella Bow Sticker Co. I marked, so the whole reason that we were going all the way out to my best friend's family's home is because we were taking all of the kids. They're finally old enough. We were taking them on their first ever Weird New Jersey excursion, and we were hitting up 2 landmarks. We were going to the Devil's Tree. I can't remember the town it's in, but it's kind of spooky. It didn't help that it was raining and disgusting, but it's pretty close to the road, so we didn't have to go too far into the woods. And then we also went to Pig Lady Road, When I first went to Pig Lady Road, the creepy ass well was still there. There was like this stone well. It was really creepy. But since then, making me feel old, they've removed the well. So it was a little less exciting, but the kids really, really, really wanted to go. So we took, how many did we take? 5? We took a minivan. We took like 5 kids, drove them an hour in the middle of the night to like sketchy ass locations, but it was a good time. They had fun. So, crossed it off the to-do list. Moving on to Sunday, the first thing I marked with a little thing and a Rise and Shine munchkin was that we had to get up early. We stayed over at my friend's mom's house because after that we were meeting my family the next day for Mother's Day brunch, so it just made sense for us to not drive, the hour plus to Philly and back. So we just stayed. Then with this little square label, and this is like an old scribbler that I got for free, and I think she might be gardening. I thought it was a good enough sticker to mark Easter, and I don't have Easter stickers, so anyway, I marked that we did fake Easter with my friend's family, and her mom even made us like Easter baskets. It was so cute. She gave me like pens and hair ties and a bunch of candy and a Wawa gift card. It was so nice and over the top, and I honestly love being treated like a child sometimes because I don't feel like a real adult, so I loved my Easter basket. With a half box and these emojis at a meal, I marked that we met my mom, my grandma, my uncle, his boyfriend, and his boyfriend's daughter for Mother's Day brunch, which was very nice. It's very rare that I see my whole family. To be honest, the food wasn't that great, but it was fine. The restaurant was cute enough and the waiter was really nice. So, no harm done. But yeah, we don't really get together very often. Then on the way home, we decided to stop at Walmart, and I just marked that with a little thing and a Walmart bag from, I think, SPC with a little thing and this Michael's paw print, or I got it on a sticker sheet from Michael's. I marked that I did the litter, and then it was also trash night. So I went home and did that, and I marked that with this tiny little trash can. I'm not sure where I got it. I don't think it came with the kit. Yeah, I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. Then I believe this is a weekly checklist that I just cut the Monday through Sunday off of and used this little Once More with Love munchkin watching Netflix to mark that we watched Ozark. And then the final thing on Sunday with an appointment label and this munchkin doing a puzzle, I marked that I was working on a puzzle. And then eventually you'll see on my sidebar that, I switched out those boxes for these 2 half boxes with rounded corners. And in the first one, I just marked that it was my best friend's 31st birthday. And I used this happy birthday munchkin with balloons. And then I marked that we took the kids on their first scary field trip. And I used this little, is this Annabelle? I don't really know. I'm not that into those movies. I don't think I watched Annabelle, but I think that's who this little doll is from Stick with the Plan Co. But anyway, that is everything for this week. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you stayed all the way till the end. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.